Today I'm going to start making the Mitre bars that are going to sit in my table saw. So to do that, I found this piece of oak and I need to take the ends off this before I do anything because the ends currently have dowels in them. So I'm just going to use the Mitre saw to take the ends of these off first. I'm not too precious over how much I take off because I've got a lot to work with. Okay, so we've now got smooth ends on both sides. There is a little dent just here, but that's from where the dowel was. I'm not fussed about that. We're going to chop off more anyway. This side is more damaged than this side. So we're going to get, this is the side that's going to be our sacrificial side, right? Now, next thing, this needs to fit in there. So I need to take a good chunk of that off for this to be down to 6.5 millimeters. Now, what I'm thinking is I'll just take it through the blade this way, and then what I was going to do is turn it this way, chop it down the middle, and then I'll have two perfect rails which will fit in here and here. What we're going to do, make sure it's straight on all sides. So I think what I'm going to have to do is try and joint this, and I'm terrible at jointing things. There's a big tear out on this side that I don't want. There's a little bow in the middle, and actually that side doesn't look so bad. So I use that as my first reference side, I think. It's covered in potato starch. What I want to do is take just a tiny bit off. Okay, the idea there is that I should have now matched this surface to this surface because that's flat. There's still a bit of an area here that I'm not happy with, and it's right in the centre, so it means I'm going to have to take more. I'm going to have to take off a fair bit if I want to get through that chunk in the middle. Now we're going to joint this side. Now we just need to make sure these are straight. Okay, there you go. That is, there's pretty much no wobble in there, So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take my here pencil and I'm going to sharpen it. Oh yeah, this probably isn't how you should use chisels, but you watch me. I'm going to make it super, oh my god, super sharp. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it up. No, I'm going to use it to scribe a line along the bottom here. So I just want to make sure it's touching the bottom there and touching the bottom there, which it is. And then I'm just going to draw a line. It's going to protrude. That's why I wanted it sharp. I wanted the line to be, oh, I don't love that. A little bit of wobble there, so and now I've got a line on my table saw. Okay, and then I'm going to put an X on this side because that's the side we're going to lose. My only concern now is the blade's going to take off. Like that is almost halfway up, and the blade is going to take off a couple of mil. I just hope I can't forget it. I hope it doesn't take too much off. So this should be about, I think, 7. And the total thickness of this is 19. And that part is 11. Oh, I've got to be really careful here. So I have to take off everything up to this line, this bottom part off, and hopefully that'll be this bottom rail if all goes to plan. I've just dropped my pencil in the channel again. I'm just gonna, ooh, I'm gonna lose this if I try to use it here. Okay, you can see that I've already lost a bit of it from a little bit of choppage. I didn't at all think that through. When I got to that point, I got here and I was like, ooh, oh darn, oh darn, I can't push that anymore without chopping my stick. This stick, just for clarity. So, luckily, I have excess. I'm going to take that excess off. Moment of truth. Clean it all out. Moment of truth. Please fit, please fit. Oh. Okay. That is good enough for me. Okay. It sits slightly low in the channel. That's not perfect, but it's fine because it doesn't have to go all the way. The important thing is it's in there enough that the sled isn't going to move around. And I'm getting almost no movement side to side in there. So, and it slides nicely. Woo! Woo! Where's my other piece? Come here, you. Knocking it out on the floor. And the other one, I just need to pass through the blade just a couple of times just to take off excess. We're going to have the same issue as before with my old pusher stick. How do I do this without chopping myself? So if I just cut to there, that part can be chopped off anyway. So as long as my push stick can get me there, that's okay. Hold on. I could do something really quite of average intelligence here. I can drop that there, and then I can pull this up to here, pull up there. A little knock here, a little knock over there. Right, clamp that bad boy in place. That's pretty snug. And in theory, if I now go through there, that should end up the same as this guy. Lovely slidey action. Moment of truth. I'm going to try on this one first. I just got showered in oak shavings. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, let's try the other one. Woo, woo, woo. I think I need to crouch. Am I too tall? This will do. That's it. We now have our sleds, which are going to go in there. And that was awful, to be honest. I'm going to admit something. This was the first piece I used. I abandoned it. And then I stole another piece from my wife's furniture and made this one instead. Amateur woodworking. These are brilliant. I'm happy with these. I just need to put them somewhere where I'm not going to lose them or accidentally chop them.